Hey guys, today we're going to go over the color wheel and color mixing. So you guys will be filling out notes as we go through this PowerPoint. If at any time I'm moving too fast, you can always pause the video and then hit play when you are ready to catch back up. So color symbolism. We relied on color symbolism when we created our abstract paintings. So this was the symbolic approach to color. So for example, we learned that blue can be a symbol for calm. Orange can be a symbol for joy. We're going to switch to the scientific approach of color. So in this, it will help us understand how to mix colors we need. It will help us learn how to use colors to make our artwork more eye-catching, and it will be just another way that you can analyze art. So the visible light spectrum, there are different widths of wavelengths, and those produce different colors. So see how wide this wavelength is compared to the purple one? So the red wavelength looks like it's kind of slow and slow. And the purple wavelength looks kind of more jumpy. So that helps us perceive the way color is. So when we see something that you perceive to be the color red, in reality, it's actually absorbing every other color of light, and it's only reflecting the color red. So for example, if you see orange light, every other color except for orange is being absorbed, and the orange light is the only one being reflected. Primary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. You cannot make primary colors, but with primary colors, you can make all other colors. So primary colors are primary. You cannot make primary colors. You can make other colors with primary colors. Secondary colors. So primary plus primary equals secondary. So when you mix two primary colors together, you get secondary colors. So if you mix red and blue, you get purple. If you mix blue and yellow, you get green. If you mix yellow and red, you get orange. So the secondary colors are violet, green, and orange. So primary is 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. If you add a primary and a secondary color together, you get tertiary colors. Now I want you to practice saying this out loud because it's kind of a weird word. Tertiary. 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 So tertiary colors are made when you mix a primary and a secondary color together. So these are colors like red-violet, red-orange, yellow-orange, yellow-green, blue-green, and blue-violet. Notice how the primary colors are always the first color that is said out loud. So that is how to properly say a tertiary color. You wouldn't say violet-red. That's weird. So the primary color always goes first. So red-violet. Neutral colors. These are colors like black, brown, gray, and white. So black and white are pure colors, so you actually can't make them. Brown, you make brown by mixing all equal parts of primary colors. What are the primary colors? Red, blue, and yellow. So you get gray by mixing complement colors, which we will go over in a minute what complementary colors are. Different color schemes. Monochromatic. Monochromatic color scheme are different tints and shades of one color. So down here are examples of 2 different monochromatic color schemes. So this is a blue monochromatic color scheme, and this is a red monochromatic color scheme because it uses different tints and shades of one color. So the lights and darkness of one color. So this is a monochromatic color scheme of what color? It's blue. Good job. I feel like Dora. So tints and shades. Tints are any one color plus white. So it makes a lighter color. So a way to remember a tint is like tinting your teeth to be white. So you add white to a color and it makes a lighter color. A shade is any color plus black or a darker color. So this makes a darker color than what you had before. A way to remember shades is if you're wearing sunglasses, it makes the world around you darker. Warm colors. So warm colors are any colors on this side of the spectrum. So that would be like red violet, red orange, orange, yellow, and yellow orange. Cool colors are yellow green, green, blue green, blue, blue violet, and violet. So you might think of cool colors in the winter and warm colors in the summer. An analogous color scheme. These are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So for example, yellow is next to yellow green, red is next to red violet. So the way that I remember this is Anne, Al, and Gus were neighbors. Get it? Analogous, Anne, Al, and Gus. So they're neighbors. They live next to each other. So analogous colors live next to each other on the color wheel. So they are colors that are right next to each other. Complementary colors. Remember, this is how you make gray. So complementary colors are colors opposite of each other on the color wheel. So for example, red and green, yellow and violet, and blue and orange. So the reason that they're called complementary colors is because they complement each other. They make each other look good. So red and green, where do you see red and green in our world? Have you ever seen blue and orange together? What about yellow and purple? Some businesses use these to our advantage, or to their advantage, and we're going to learn more about that next week. So, in review, primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Secondary colors are made by mixing two primary colors together. Secondary colors are green, orange, and violet. Tertiary colors are also called intermediate, are made when you mix a primary and a secondary color together. So this would be red-orange, red-violet, blue-violet, blue-green, yellow-green, and yellow-orange. Complementary colors are opposite colors on the color wheel. For example, red and green. Analogous colors are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So red-violet, red, and red-orange. Monochromatic colors are different values of one color. So the lights and darks. It's made up all of one color, just the lights and dark of it. And there you go. So that is our color PowerPoint. These are different ways to color mix. So yeah, I hope that you guys are way more enlightened on color theory.